Good morning to all of you. Today is the Bar Association election day. And one candidate has already withdrawn. This is Anura Maddegoda. Today, you are ready to cast your vote for the other two candidates. The purpose of this address is to educate you about the stand taken by the candidates who contest for the election today and inside story. I believe Anura Maddegoda, probably he is the one who wanted to introduce an indemnity insurance scheme for the lawyers. And also to make it mandatory, but the continuous professional development and practicing certificate. We have to introduce integrity and the honesty in the profession in the first place, which is not there today. Rajiva Amarasuriya, he took a very firm stand against it. He said, no, we don't want it. These people wanted to carry on with this corrupt system. I want you to have a look. Yesterday I published a very important note and Solicitor General Suhada Gamlat's note. We have to change. Even after 77 years of the independence, we are the same. We the lawyers must take a firm stand against all this nonsense. Lawlessness. We must stand for to restore the rule of law, the independence of the judiciary and the integrity of the profession, which is not there today. The purpose is to educate you and not to go for the election. Not to cast your vote to the remaining two candidates, because I tried to talk to all of them, both of them, they don't want to. Because they know that Nagananda take a very firm stand against this, the total breakdown of the rule of law and also the integrity of the profession. We have lost the integrity in the profession. What is the purpose of this indemnity insurance? If you deceive or mislead your client or cheat your client, then the client can go to make a claim to the insurance company and the insurance company will pay. That is why there has to be a regulatory authority for lawyers, which is not there. There has to be a regulatory authority, must make indemnity insurance mandatory. We the lawyers must take a stand. Some people say that you are disbarred. Now the matter is before Murdu Fernando, the Chief Justice. She will take a decision. She said that I will defend the rule of law. I will defend the integrity and the independence of the judiciary and the integrity of the legal profession. I am sure she will take a very firm stand because there was no inquiry held against Nagananda. The complainant was K. Sripavan, the former Chief Justice. He refused to come before to give evidence. Therefore, there was no inquiry. Only two witnesses was there. Other one was J. Falakaratnam. Both were not called upon to give evidence. And the panel appointed, all three of them were charged for judicial corruption. So therefore, there was no inquiry held. You are entitled to independent inquiry before competent court, which was denied. Therefore, I believe that the Chief Justice will take a very firm stand, because Nagananda always take a very firm stand against the lawlessness in this country. That is why I want you to have a look about the Solicitor General Suhada Gamlat's note. He is the one, he's a very respectable gentleman. He is the one who passed the information, who visited my place because he could not stand it. When Jayanta Jayasuriya wanted to, as AG, wanted to give a written instruction to the speaker to postpone the election in writing, regardless of the Supreme Court order made on 8th of September 2017. He gave a written instruction to the speaker to postpone the election on 20th of September 2017. He knew that Nagananda will not show any mercy to anyone who commits wrong. I charged Jayasuriya for contempt because he undermined the authority of the Supreme Court. Order was made by the Supreme Court on 8th of September 2017 and 20th, the election was postponed. Now, the Attorney General's matter What these people now, this Rajiva Vijay Singha, Rajiva Amarasuriya, they are defending the Attorney General. Nagananda joined the local age in 1984. Oh, most of my batchmates are now president counsels. But you know that you have to go before the president and kneel down before him and ask for it. We will never ask for it. Like in Britain, there is a separate body to recommend people for silk. Here there is no such thing. You have to go before the president. We have to change the whole setup here. Parinda Ranathinga's matter, we the professionals should know it is a very serious issue. He issued one letter and the public, when the public raised their voice, he withdrew and he sent another letter, and now he asked police to inquire into as to how the first letter was leaked to the media. That should be the right of the people. That is why I said in this country, the public interest disclosure law has to be there. Police officers should be able to release that information for the general public. Circulate it. That is completely wrong. He should be charged for corruption. Why? He wanted to abuse the public office as Attorney General to confer a favor or benefit to somebody. So he should be charged for corruption. I am looking for that letter dated 12th of February. If you have that letter, send it to me. I will definitely charge the fellow for corruption. So are we going to tolerate this? Again, I am telling you, today the election day, don't cast your vote because these people are not willing to go for a change. You must take a very firm stand against the system. Rajiv Amarasuriya is not for a change. He has made it absolutely clear. He said three things. We don't want professional indemnity insurance. We don't want continuous professional development assessment. We don't want renewable practicing certificate which has to be issued on annual basis. These are mandatory things in any developed country. So my appeal to all my colleagues, don't cast your vote for any of these candidates. At least 50% or more don't cast your vote because we must go for a change. Unless we start it from the legal profession, who else will do it? We have to demonstrate it that we respect the rule of law, we respect the independence of the judiciary, the integrity and the independence of the profession. Everybody you know, according to the Constitution, Article 28, whatever the profession you choose, you have to do your profession according to the rule of law, with due respect and regard to the rule of law, which is not there today. So my appeal to all my fellow members, right? So Nagananda's matter will be resolved. Don't worry about it because there was no case. Right? You know this Priyanta Jayawardena, right? He was not qualified to conduct that inquiry. On the date of his retirement, after 1 year, without holding an inquiry and with no knowledge or notice issued on Nagananda, he made an order. And last Friday, when the palm oil matter was taken up, 480 metric tons of palm oil, which was stopped by Vinivida Foundation in 2018, on the objection raised, because of the Supreme Court order made on 29th of February, the case was dismissed. Why? There is an order made even in the personal capacity. Can you do that? Can you believe it? It is the right of any citizen guaranteed by the Judicial Act and the Constitution. You are required to fight corruption. That is your public duty. Now they say, Priyanta Jayawardena says you can't even initiate a matter in the public interest. Therefore the palm oil matter, the order was made in 2018. That is not to release the palm oil shipment, 480 metric tons. The fellow has robbed over 2 billion rupees of public fund. So the Court of Appeal said that now we can't allow you to proceed with this matter, and the interim relief was withdrawn and the matter ended up there. Do you tolerate this? My colleagues, please put your country first. We the professionals, we the lawyers, we have a bounden duty to defend the profession. defend the rule of law, defend the independence of the judiciary, defend the integrity of the profession. So finally, again, my appeal to you, at least 50% or more. That is why Jayasuriya made an application before the district court. He said, no, this election has to be cancelled because Andhra Madhugoda withdrew. So therefore, again nomination shall be called. So we will take a stand. We will go for a change. We will start from the legal profession. Then we will move on to other areas. Thank you very much.